Hello and welcome. This is Kyle McGregor, founder of VIP Global, and I'm so excited for everybody to be a part of here with our TPS team conference call here. TPS being the perfect solution. I'm an elite marketing director with the company and very blessed and honored to be able to be hosting this call today. We've got a very special arrangement of many people coming aboard here across the globe, of people that are really connecting and really want to shift and revolutionize one of the biggest issues of the world here with the perfect solution, both within the e-commerce space and the direct sales industry. So we're super excited to have everybody a part here and participating with what we're doing, really uniting the world on this global experience here. So that being said, I got a couple of announcements I want to make sure that everybody knows about and is hearing from day one. We got a few great events that are happening throughout the week. First and foremost, I want to make sure everybody goes to our Facebook fan page with VIP Global. You go to facebook.com/VIP Global Network. Go ahead and like that page while you're there. But at the very top, we do have an arrangement of all the different events that were happening on an online basis. So every Sunday night, we've got an event. Every Monday night, we've got a corporate training event that we're doing online with a webinar. Every Tuesday night, we actually have a live event. We'll be streaming live. Every Wednesday night, we are a VIP Global Training. Every Thursday night, we do have a live business overview that you have as a webinar that you can actually invite guests to for them to participate and benefit from as well. So make sure you go to facebook.com/VIP Global Network to see what the benefits of participating on that level. We also want to make sure that people understand we have had such amazing advancements within the company. We've evolved in such huge ways over the last 20 months since our first inception. We right now at this point, I believe, have over 15,000 members coming in a day. And with our compensation structure, where you're going to have distribution built for you globally with our 138 matrix, it gets very exciting for people to actually grow within the company. So they want to make sure that we are completely in compliance and making sure that anything that we've done, and especially evolved in, and within our compensation structure, that we don't have anything that's outdated or old in regards to how we compensate people across the globe. So if we've done any type of business overviews or trainings or compensation plan trainings, things of that nature that have been posted on YouTube or on Facebook or any type of social media, make sure that we take those down, because we don't want to convolute any of the types of information that we've shared maybe 12 months ago that's been outdated, because we've literally become more evolved. We're paying more efficiently, we're paying more effectively, and helping a lot of people succeed in a very short period of time. And we definitely don't want to become out of compliance with any of that. So we'll give a couple of reminders throughout the week and give some updates and things of that nature. Just make sure that if you're posting anything, that these type of webinars that we've had previously in the past up into this date, let's make sure that we do not post those if we have anything that is attached to the compensation structure. I just want to make sure we cover all of our bases on this side, make sure that we stay completely in compliance on a global basis with what we're doing, so that way we can make this a legacy company. At the end of the day, it will never affect the company itself. It'll just affect those who are posting the things that shouldn't be posted, okay? So let's I want to make sure we cover all our bases, make sure that we cover all of your financial bases to make sure that we also benefit from the rise of this industry. Because, guys, this is an industry creator. We have the ability to change our lives forever because we're at the beginning stages, an absolutely game-changing structure here. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, we're doing for e-commerce what Facebook did for social media. We're doing for e-commerce what Uber did for the taxi services world. We're literally not inventing anything, but we're innovating. We're making things better to make it more efficient, to potentially become the largest direct sales company in the world that produces or manufactures no products. And with time, we continue to build this. You're going to be the beginning stages of this and have the opportunity of a lifetime to really build an international, global basis. And we'll talk about how you can do that within what we're doing here with VIP, within TPS. And that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on a gentleman that is really shaking and moving. Before I do that, I want to make sure that everybody understands that once you help other people win here, you can all win globally. Okay, let me help you understand what that means. That the only way you can win in this business model in a large scale is help other people win. So what we're doing is we found a way that everybody here from day one, you can't even pay to get into this business if you wanted to. There's no way. We have a free, fully loaded e-commerce website filled with millions of products where you can shop, save, and get paid from. If you do enough of that, you'll be able to, and you share the concept with other people, you can actually build an empire here, where also the company's willing to pay a part of their company's profits back to everybody that's participating in the platform. Whether you're a consumer or an affiliate or participating in the growth of that company, if you're participating and helping contribute to the profit growth of the company, they're going to give back those profits to you without even having to buy stock. That to me blew my mind. And that's why we get all excited, and we are so growing so fast on a global basis here. But the great part is we haven't even started yet. We're just scratching a scratch of the potentiality of what we have the ability to grow here on an international basis. Okay. That being said, I want to recognize those who see the bigger picture and see the benefits. And if you don't know the benefits of upgrading and buying one of the product kits, but by the way, it's completely optional. But if you choose to buy one of our product kits, that you get that amount of value of product, you actually are able to earn additional revenue streams and higher percentages from your overrides from everything that you do and grow and build within your business. And that's what gets really exciting. So this last week has been a really, really fantastic week. People set some very solid, amazing goals in their business. I need to give recognition where recognition is due. And right now, I want to make sure that people get recognized for the things that they've done and chosen to upgrade this last week. First and foremost, we have a diamond, a bronze, silver, gold, or diamond. Bronze is $250, one-time purchase. You get that amount of value product. A silver is a $500 in one-time investment. A gold is $1,000 and $1,500 for the diamond. So let me share with you a few things that people have been doing this last week. They've been growing in leaps and bounds, and because they've been rank advancing, they're actually opening up additional revenue streams where they get higher percentages, and they get another revenue stream within the company every time they rank advance. So let me show you. We get Mr. David Matthews. Congratulations for becoming a Diamond member and also rank advancing to Master Store Builder. That is a huge feat, and I want to congratulate you for doing that. Ms. Rebecca Matthews upgrading to a diamond. Everybody here I'm about to announce is all diamond members. They paid their $1,500 one time, and they see the benefits of a potentiality of actually quadrupling their income from day one from doing the same work they're normally doing anyway. Yeah, Mr. Romay Franks, Philip Smith, Don Smith, Clarence Smith, Jonathan Smith, Romay Franks, Don Smith, Don Smith twice, forgive me. Clarence Smith, Jonathan Smith, and apparently we have the whole Smith family just rocking and rolling with this thing, really seeing the benefits of growing within this business. And also Mr. Philip Smith, by helping 3 rank upgrade, you've actually become a master store owner. So congratulations for doing that and for coming aboard. Mr. Benjamin Mackey, congratulations for coming aboard as a diamond, also rank advanced into a master store owner. Also, the people that have also rank advanced to, upgraded to a gold membership. Jake Vegas, congratulations for doing so out of Idaho. Jacqueline Johnson, upgrading to a gold master store owner, has also achieved that rank advancement. Congratulations for doing that. Those who have upgraded to a silver, paid their $500 one time. We have 2 that have not just upgraded to silver, but also have achieved the rank of master store owner by helping 3 other people achieve the same thing and bought a bronze, silver, gold, or diamond membership. Mr. Troy Majeska, forgive me if I tortured your name. Troy Majeska, Kevin Gagnon, for both achieving the MSO position and becoming a silver. Mr. Stefan Stefanovic, congratulations for becoming silver. Rodrigo Gonzalez, also a silver member, also a master store builder. Congratulations for doing that, rank advancing and growing your business. Mr. Keith K, hitting a silver membership. Vesna Stefanovic also has rank advanced to a bronze. So anybody here and above that I'm about to mention are now upgraded to a bronze level this last week. Maria Lourdes, congratulations. Sabrina Anderson, Gavin Kerr. I'm going to announce something that's very special. Somebody that just came in rank advance, didn't just upgrade to bronze, but also became a master store owner as of today. Congratulations out of the UK, Mr. Gavin Kerr. Kelly Vegas, congratulations for upgrading to a bronze. Dan Beal to a bronze. Damian Duggan out of the UK. Russ Johnson, Josh Hunter, Abigail Roman, congratulations. Stefan Ratcliffe out of the UK, Russell Johnson, Lucretia Johnson, Evelyn Johnson, Charles Gentile, congratulations to a bronze membership. Gail Mackey, awesome, stepping up to the plate. Scott Palmer to a bronze out of Rhode Island. Joshua Allison to a bronze from Kansas. Vesna Stevanovic, a bronze membership. Maria Estrada to a bronze. Didar Singh out of the UK as a bronze. Joy Healy is now not only a bronze but also a master store owner, and Richie Oxley, a bronze as well as a master store owner. Both out of the UK. I want to congratulate them for stepping up and helping other people win within their business, not only just helping them specifically upgrade, but also helping people see the vision in upgrading. In them doing so, they now have rank advance. So that being said, I'm going to bring on a gentleman that's going to be running this show here tonight. So blessed and thankful to have him a part of what we're doing here. Become a very close friend of mine, really a leader of leaders, somebody that's really helped that's taking behind it. You want to call for this here?
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much for that warm introduction. And it is just a totally awesome experience working with TPS and VIP Global here, as we're facing literally an opportunity of a lifetime. So guys, it's an honor and privilege to be on the call today and go over a very brief training here about what we're facing here. You know, we're in a new year. There's a lot of excitement, and it's best to harness the power of the excitement and kickstart a new year off right and really build and gain some momentum. So we want to really talk about that today, right? What we can do to best capitalize on this excitement and this momentum that we have here with a new year. So first and foremost, just want to thank you guys all for saying yes to success and showing up and winning here on the call tonight. And that's one of the things that you want to do to build on this momentum. We actually have a 8-week series that we're going to be doing here. So continue plugging in, and that will help you position yourself for growth. Okay, so you really want to grow personally. You know, that's one of the main things that's going to help get you some success. So you really have to literally work, 10 times as hard on yourself than anything else, because everything goes through self. The better you are in terms of yourself, the better that you'll be in your relationships, the better that you'll be with building a business, so on and so forth. So that is huge, right? And within that, you want to set goals, and we're going to have a very special gentleman come on and talk a little bit more about, how to set goals. But you want to set goals, and part of your goals is being clear on your why. And I know we hear this all the time, but we can't hear it enough. And it's never too much to hear about how important the why is in terms of achieving what you want to. And your why has to be deep. It has to touch you in places that nothing else does. A saying is, your why should make you cry and bring a tear to other people's eye, okay, when you're explaining it to them. And you got to be very clear on what your why is. Me personally, I want to be able to, first and foremost, achieve a certain level of financial freedom where my wife and I no longer have to exchange time for money. That's huge for me. We have a growing family. It's expanding. Sure, we're blessed and fortunate to have jobs. And one of the things that we believe here with TPS and VIP Global is to work full-time on your job and part-time on your fortune. And if you stay consistent with that long enough, your fortune will catch up and pass and exceed. And you no longer need to work full-time on your job. But that's one of my hugest whys. It goes deeper than that because, the things that I want to do in this lifetime will take for me to have that type of freedom. Okay, so it all starts with that type of freedom, and then I can continue, doing what I want to do to make a difference in foster care and things of that nature. So a lot of people know my story, being born, addicted to drugs and with some minor birth defects, and being in foster care, and ultimately having the good fortune of being adopted and into a great family, and living life the way I have so far. So I really ended up on the positive side of the equation. And I have a deep desire to give back to children who need that, just like I did. So got to get financially free first. And I'm so blessed and fortunate to participate with TPS as this vehicle just as we all are, because we're in the perfect time, perfect position. I mean, the numbers are absolutely expansive. It's almost unbelievable, even though those of us who have been here for a while, we really saw this vision, and here we are knocking on the door at 1 million, and it's just intoxicating, I must say. So you got to be clear on your why, right? And you have to constantly expand your mindset, okay? Every day, when you're setting your goals, when you're clear on your why, when you're working on your personal development, all those things are helping you to expand your mindset and increase your philosophies. Okay, there's a lot of great philosophies out there, and if you plug into things, on a daily basis and listen to these philosophies and practice these philosophies, that's going to play a huge role in you having some explosive growth here in 2017. And very, very briefly here, before I ended up, one of my biggest beliefs and philosophies is that that like attracts like. That's the law of attraction. We're attracting what it is that we're focusing on. And the easiest way for me to narrow down how to practice that philosophy is to focus on what you want instead of focusing on what you don't want. And I say that because it's easy to focus on what you don't want opposed to focusing on what you do want, because literally they're one and the same, meaning that it's the same thing. I could say that I don't want to be poor, and I want to achieve financial freedom. Those two are really one and the same. I don't want to be poor, and I want to achieve financial freedom, but I'm not going to focus on the fact that I don't want to be poor. I'm not going to focus so much on the fact that I don't want to exchange time for money anymore, even though that's true. That's a reality for me. But I recognize that, and I choose to deliberately focus my attention more so on the fact that I want to achieve financial freedom. And when I focus on that, that's what I'm going to attract. Doesn't mean I'm going to attract it directly, but I'm going to attract the people, the places, the circumstances, the willpower, okay, the excitement, the drive, the enthusiasm. Those are all the things that I'm going to excite that I'm going to invite into my experience, because I'm attracting them by focusing on what I want instead of focusing on what I don't want. So I just want to congratulate everybody for participating. We're really facing something, absolutely transformational here in the year of 2017. And one of my other goals that I have here, and I don't mind saying it, I want to go SMD by our February 4th event. Okay, that's a goal, and that's something that I'm working very hard on until I get there. Now, here's the thing: sometimes you might make a goal and you don't reach it, and that's okay. You set out the next goal and work even harder, right? Because I had a goal to go SMD by the beginning of the year, and here we are, right? But that's okay. That doesn't mean stop making goals. That doesn't mean take it down a notch because you don't want to say that you're going to have a goal, and then even if you're off of it slightly, you don't want to look bad and things of that nature. See, it's not about looking bad. It's about staying engaged, staying excited, and doing what it takes. And if you continue to do that, you will accomplish that goal, and you'll never have to look back because it's done. When it's done, it's done. So I just want to encourage everybody to continue doing great, continue saying yes to success, and I want to go ahead and pass it back to my support leader, Mr. Kyle McGregor. Thank you. As a matter of fact, you know what?
Hi, Shane.
I want to go ahead and take this time and bring up Mr. Philip Llewellyn, plugging in with us here from the UK. Thank you for staying up so late. And, he's just really shaking and moving. And, just spending time with him has been absolutely amazing, learning and growing with him. So without any further ado, I want to pass the training over to Mr. Philip Llewellyn.
Hi, Shane. Can you hear me okay, my friend?
Yes, I sure can.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thanks for that. Wonderful. I really appreciate everything you do and the things you do behind the scenes for everyone here. It's fantastic. And to just come out of the holiday period and now you're a dad for the second time. How's Roman doing, by the way, your new baby boy? How old is he now, Shane?
Oh, my goodness. Well, he was born on the 19th. I'm kind of a little tired. I can't remember the exact days, but I know he's maybe about 2.5 weeks now.
There you go. Okay. So 2.5 weeks old, a mother, a wife pregnant a week before Christmas, a baby a week before Christmas, Christmas, New Year, and TPS going crazy. My goodness, how were you ever sleeping? I really don't know. So anyway, Shane, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, absolute pleasure to just spend. I'm going to spend just very quickly no more than 10 minutes with you just to take where Shane left off, really. Look, we're in the first month of 2017. One question. What do you want to achieve this year? We've got a blank piece of paper in front of us for the whole year, the whole calendar. What's the first chapter? What are you going to write? When are you going to start writing it? What are you going to write in bold? What are your headlines going to be? What are your sub-headlines going to be? And who's going to be the star of this show this year? Who are going to be the people that you're going to have? Not just in the supporting cast, okay? Because here's how I regard my role, to be honest with you, in my team. I'm one of the supporting actors. My stars are on my front line. My stars can be 3 or 4 or 8 lines down. Everyone on my front line to me is my star, and anyone else that's doing anything with TPS are stars and supporting actors. So I just want to talk to you about goal setting in that context, if I can. And I'm going to introduce someone from Australia in a minute to give a little testimonial, and I'll segue into it all in one story, if I may. Carl mentioned a gentleman by the name of Gavin Kerr, who's just upgraded and gone MSO. You know, he's just upgraded in the UK, which is a country that's not open. He's gone MSO within 3 days in the country that's open. And he's got a lady who I'm going to introduce on the call shortly, who's got a team on this call who's all going to sign up, and she's going to go MSO within 6 hours, maybe, of actually upgrading herself. So it's fantastic. I was talking to Gavin about goal settings, about how realistic they need to be, about how they need to be smart, about how really your own mindset will shape your goals. You need to make sure that you have your mindset properly, you have the right philosophy before you sit down to actually set your goals and be realistic anyway, because you need to clear your mind of what you want to achieve. And here's something that I use quite often. When you actually say to someone, what's your goals, dreams, and aspirations for this year? And they look at you with a blank expression. They haven't got any. And there's the reason that most people don't have goals, dreams, and aspirations, because they don't believe that they can get there. They don't believe they're worthy of it, so they've forgotten about it. They've grown up and put their toys away. They've forgotten to dream. So you've got to give people permission to dream again. Give people permission to believe that they can do something. Here's what I would say, and I do say this, try it out, have some fun with it. Right, you do the lottery, don't you? Normally the answer was going to be yes or 50-50. Okay, so you want to be a millionaire then. Let's get that right. And if they say no, say, well, why are you buying a lottery ticket? For fun? Listen, it's years, right? Anyone's buying a lottery ticket, they can't deny the fact that they want to be millionaires. So you say, right, you've just won the lottery. Okay, your tickets just come in. Congratulations, you've got 10, 15 million in the bank. What are your goals, dreams, and aspirations for this year? What are you going to achieve? Whose lives are you going to bless? My God, they will start telling you then what their goals, dreams, and aspirations there. Because you've given them permission to dream. You've put them in a position to actually dream. You're actually allowing them to think, oh my God, 10 million, 50 million, I can actually do something. Get them in that mind space. Get yourself in that mind space. Your lottery ticket has come in. You've joined TPS. You've seen it in the first week of 2017. When I saw this, there was 8,500, 9,000 members. When I took notice of this business, there was a version 2.0 being launched, and there was a countdown to launch, and they'd just gone over 90,000 members. And I thought, okay, I need to take this seriously. 90,000. Folks, that wasn't about like 6-7 months ago. 700,000. I signed someone up today, frontline to me, and I looked at their number, just gone over the 800,000 members. We hit 1 million members. So listen, if you're on this call, congratulations. You've got the lottery ticket. Now, how are you going to cash it in? So set your goals. I was talking to Gavin about this very thing, as I mentioned to you. Gavin's goal, he won't mind me sharing it with you, was he wanted to sack his boss. Okay, when do you want to sack your boss? By Christmas this coming year. Okay, that's great. That's a lovely goal. That's Gavin's goal. Let's accept it. How realistic is it? Check. Check that it was everything it needed to be. locked it away. Fine. Then Gavin goes away, goes to work, brings in some people, starts working his business, get really excited. He goes MSO. He's got people in who are building. I phoned him up. Right, this goal about yours sacking your boss. Yeah, still on for Christmas? Yeah. I said, okay, maybe we need to reevaluate that. Let's think about a few things. How much do you need to earn a year to sack your boss? £25,000, which is about $30,000. I said, okay, that's great. How long is it going to take you to earn a couple of thousand a month? So anyway, we discussed, I'll condense this down to you. We had a conversation and Gavin realised, and this is important, they have to realise these are their goals, dreams and aspirations, so they have to own them. He said, so hang on, if I'm going to be earning X amount per month, I could probably sack my boss by July or August, really, then. Now, here's what's happened here. Gavin's had a reset. Gavin now believes that he can sack his boss by July or August. So he's on his journey. So that's what I mean, set goals, get in the right mindset, ask people the right questions, check on their philosophy as well. Here's something else. What do you want your story to be? What do you want your story? When you're stood on stage, you're being recognized as a global vice president in front of thousands of people. If you had just 30 seconds or 1 minute to encapsulate your story, what would it be? And this is what Gavin said to me, okay? I'll use him again because it's so fresh in my mind and I just like it. And he said, my story will be, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of months ago, it took me 12 months to earn $25,000. Now I can do it in a month. I used to be a lorry driver from the Midlands. My name's Gavin Kerr, and I'm a global vice president with TPS. Guys, that's his story. He now believes he can sack his boss by June, and that's how he wants to emulate himself. That's how he wants people to see him, just a normal guy who drives a truck, who can now earn in a month what it used to take him a year. And he believes that's possible. Set your goals, make them realistic. He now believes that goal to him, my God, that's realistic. He believes it's smart. We've moved it closer. Okay, so we're measuring it. We're making it realistic. The mindset is there. We've got the right philosophy going on. He called me earlier on this evening to thank me for the support. And I'm saying, Gavin, let me thank you for trusting myself and my son with your future. Because you signed up on us telling you about this, and you need to take a look at it. You trusted us, so thank you. And this is what it's all about. And that's what I mean about, someone asked me what my goal is. I'll be honest with you. Listen, my goal is not personal. My goal is to create 3 global vice presidents this year. That's what I want to do. Now, there is a possibility, the way that this compensation plan works, that I can create a GVP without being a GVP myself. I can actually create 3 or 4 or 5 GVPs if they come from 1 or 2 legs and not be a GVP myself. And people say, well, wouldn't that bother you? Well, why would it bother me? I want to be the king maker, not the king. I can make lots of kings. If someone says, Philip, do you want to be the top earner in this company? My answer would be no, but I'd like to sponsor 5 out of the top 10. So anyway, that's a little bit of me. It gives you a little bit of my insight, where I am, how I conduct my sort of conversations with people, goal setting. So this is what I'm talking to people now is, what do you deem to be success this year? What are your goals for this year? How are you going to achieve them? What are you going to give up this year that you didn't give up last year to afford yourself the time to achieve that which you want to achieve this year? What sacrifices are you going to make? How many hours are you going to give to it? And what time scale are you put into it? Those are the main things. So if I can just leave you with that thought, ask people questions, put them in the right mindset. And I think with what opportunity we have here, be realistic. Do not hype this business. I've had to have a few words with a few people about, listen, with figures like this, honestly, most of the time, the actual truth is almost hard to believe. So do not hide the figures, okay? So I just want to mention again the way I was talking about Gavin. I'm just going to bring on Heather. If she's here now, we can unmute her or get Heather unmuted. Gavin introduced Heather, and Heather's the lady who upgraded this morning over in Australia. She's an exception to the rule, okay? She doesn't see the problems. She sees the opportunities. And she has got half her team on this call, I believe, and 3 of them are going to upgrade after this call. This lady, Heather, is going to go MSO within 6 or 7 hours of upgrading. So Heather Wilson, have you been unmuted, and can we hear you, my love? Hello, Heather? No, I don't think we can hear. Right, hold on a sec. I've got a bit of a backup plan going on here. I'm just going to give her a call on my Skype, put it on speaker, because I think she's having issues with her microphone. Hold on a moment.
If for whatever reason she's unmuted on this side, but we can't hear her through this platform, I'm not sure.
Heather? No, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm really sorry, folks. We've had Heather here all the way from Australia, a few of her team on as well, but we can't hear a few gremlins in the works, but we'll get that sorted out. But she is on the line. She's from Brisbane. She can hear us talking. I just want to reach out and say, Heather, you're going to be the queen of the dropshippers. You're going to be dropshipping more in America than all the Americans put together. I believe with your driving enthusiasm. This lady calls me in my early mornings, so now I know what it's like to be an American when I'm calling you at 6:30 in the morning because it's my afternoon. Because I'm now getting Heather does that to me. I got no problems. I'm up early in the morning anyway. So I understand now, Kyle, exactly how you feel. So with that being said, I've not been able to hear Heather. I'd like to throw back to Kyle, who's going to take us back on track with his call. And back to you, my friend. I hope
awesome.
I have everything. Yeah, go for it.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for your words of wisdom. And Shane, thank you so much for all you do and everything that you are, you're really setting the pace here, both of you guys as master store builders, soon to be senior marketing directors, and really setting your goals for the new year. And that's what I would highly suggest every one of us do, is make sure that we know where we're going. It's hard to know where we're going unless we set the pace. It's like, how do you get to New York? Well, unless you set your path, inspect what you expect, set up your expectations for you to win, you'd be blowing in the wind. You don't want to let the wind blow you every which way. You want to make sure that you set your goals and in your sight to where you want to achieve, and then set up a game plan for you to do it, and then just get to work. So last thing I want to just kind of set the preference. We're going to be going through on Wednesday. We're going through one of the most fantastic trainings you probably see this year, and you definitely don't want to miss that out on that. Go ahead and register now today at VIPglobaltraining.com and be on this training on Wednesday evening. You're going to absolutely love what we have to offer. I want to give you one or two little tidbits of what we're going to be chatting about and talking about, because one of the most important things that you do for you to win in anything in life is make sure that your head is on right. So really, we talk about this concept of personal development, but at the end of the day, that's exactly what this is. If you continue to work on you, developing a winning mindset, you know your reasons why, you can set the right type of goals for you to win in a wheel of life. Guys, your winning, it will be inevitable. Like even Benjamin Franklin, he said, if you're going to chop down a tree, spend 50% of the time chopping, spend 50% of the time sharpening your axe. So work harder on yourself than you do your business, right? And this has everything to do with every aspect of your life. Because a lot of times we're going to have old ideas. And changing and shifting those types of old ideas that maybe not be serving you, there's things that you'll experience, your environment, your associations, your information, the philosophy that you have. Really what's new and possible is limitless if you're willing to disengage with some of the old things that you're holding on to that are not allowing you to progress. To really have a vision and a foresight. And you really have to have a vision of what we're doing here with TPS, because my mentors taught me this. You've got to have vision. You see, it takes vision to see something before the masses do, but it takes courage to take action for you to win, right? So you look at a vision. It's just seeing is believing, or is it believing is seeing? So you've got to believe something first before it to become a reality in you. See, this vision there's a couple of definitions or ways that you can look at it. It's the active power of sensing with eyes or sight. That's a vision. Your eyes, you can see it, that's sight, right? Or another way of looking at vision is a vivid mental image produced by imagination. How about the manner in which an individual sees or conceives of something, or a vivid apparition, not a dream? Or the stated aim of objects of a business or other organization. See, that is visionary as well. Or the active power of anticipating that which will or may come to be. See, guys, what vision do you have for your life? You have the beginning with the end in mind. That's one of the most important things. See, what a mind can conceive and believe, that is what they can achieve. You've got to be able to conceive it. You got to be able to see it in your mind first in order for you to achieve that. See, success is a steady progression toward a worthy ideal or toward a worthy goal. And that's, I believe, Earl Nightingale. Look him up. He's phenomenal in regards to developing your mindset, right? A steady progression of a worthy goal or ideal, okay? That is really what true success looks like. So it's about doing something every day towards your goal. So think about it. It's baby steps. A baby doesn't just all of a sudden get up and start sprinting. They got to one step at a time. There's going to be a learning curve through what you're doing here within our business and our business model. Even if you've done a similar type of business, this is not the same business. If you've seen success in multiple different types of industries, this may not be the same one. So there'll be some baby steps you've got to learn. You got to realize that success is achieved by a consistent, steady effort over time. So you got to be patient in your progression of learning what we're doing here. See, success, like life, it's a journey. It's not a destination. This is you becoming better than who you are. And people, honestly, if you look at really true what successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. So all it is simple right decisions over time versus simple errors in judgment over time. So you can do something wrong over and over and over, and that'll still be wrong, right? Or you can do simple daily disciplines, simple things that will consistently help you grow over time, will help you achieve your goals. So you got to have the right type of personal philosophy. So the right way to get yourself to do the things necessary to make things work. That is the type of philosophy that you really need to have in your life. So looking at the right philosophy, it will change your thinking or correct the errors of your past. So your past does not have to equal your future. See, if you wish it to, it's possible to change. It's not what happens that determines your life's future. It's what you do about what happens. Think about that. It's very deep. The same wind blows on us all. You got to realize that these are things that will happen. Every type of things that occur in our lives are happening for other people too, but some people push through them, some don't. So think about this. Don't wish it's easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skill. Don't wish for less challenges. Wish for more wisdom. For things to change, you got to realize that you have to change. The only thing that you can do is look to change yourself, meaning that for you to evolve, you to become the attraction. And we've been talking about this over the next 8 weeks or so to where you can learn to become that attraction in your business and in your life. And that's what's so exciting. If you do something often enough, it'll create a ratio, and the ratio will appear. In that ratio, whatever it is that you're doing in your life, I don't care if it's your business, I don't care if it's a relationship, I don't care if it's a habitual thing that you start creating. So once it starts, it tends to continue. An opportunity mixed with difficulty, that's what will happen, but you have to have that. You have to have that to grow. And that's what we'll be talking about in every segment. Every time you come on here on Sunday nights, every time you come on our Wednesday VIP trainings, we're going to on Wednesday nights. These are things that you'll be learning and growing in. These are the things that will help you change and help evolve and transcend where you are now to where you want to be. And that's why I'm so excited for every one of you to be on this call and to really, really start setting the pace. Setting the pace for you, for your family, for everything that you want to achieve in your life. You're here in the right place, the right time. I look at really, truly blessed to be here at this beginning stage, to where we can financially benefit from the rise of this industry, to financially benefit from a company that's really found a solution to the problem with two of the largest industries in the world, and we get to hear about it first. That just blows my mind. So you're going to hear over the next weeks some of the people that have just stepped up to the plate. Just like you right here, right now, if you're just beginning today, everything is a part of you to be able to, for you to even break records if you choose. I have friends and people that started 12 months ago that are now just hitting the master store owner position, but they're beyond excited. Why? Because they are visionary. They see the bigger picture, and this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. They stick and stay. They will get their pay. This will happen for every one of us that stays the course. The simple daily disciplines, you keep showing up here every week. You stay consistent to your goals and dreams and aspirations, and we together as a unified force will achieve success together. That being said, I want to thank you guys for taking the time here, for being here. And I have a philosophy, show up and win. And that's every area of life. Show up in your relationship. If you're going to be there, be present. Show up in your business ventures. Show up in your job. Be the best you can be. Add value to what you're doing currently. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're sick of being someone else's cog in their wheel and building their dreams, that's okay. Be the best cog you can be in the time you're being it. Learn and take the lessons you're learning right now in the position you are learning them in, and then apply those towards something that can create a fortune for you down the future with what we have, especially here with TPS. So that being said, thank you so much for everything that you're doing. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for being a part of the family. Here with VIP Global, we're going to be creating some amazing things. And here with TPS, we truly have a future for us because we're at the beginning stages of something that's transformational. That being said, I want to thank you so much for being here on the Sunday evening. Whether you're hearing this for the first time live or whether you're hearing this maybe on a recorded message, guys, it's time to take action. We want to help you win, and let's come together and win together. That being said, God bless. Have a great night. And we look forward to having you on the next event that we have. Actually, it'll be tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have our TPS corporate training happening at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that will be at tpswebinar.com. Go ahead and register for that, as well as being our next VIP Global training at vipglobaltraining.com on Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. That being said, have a great night. God bless, and we'll see you on the next event. Good night.